Hey y'all, welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole. Today I have my girl Kiki, the snack, Kiki Clout.
What's up?
How do people know you the best? Kiki
Clout.
Kiki Clout.
But I get called the snack a lot too. Honestly, I don't even know where the snack came from. It just somehow I put it on Twitter one day and it just stuck.
Let's go.
It just stuck.
She's like, that's kind of where my rabbit thing happened. I was like, I just gotta figure out something that rhymes with Rylee, and then I was like, okay, rabbit.
Rabbit.
That was it. So, well, thank you for coming on the show today because I know it took you a little adventure to get here.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. But I'm alive. We here.
So where are you from?
I'm from Miami, Florida. But I was born in Tampa. But I'm originally a Florida girl.
Oh yeah? Okay. So you definitely came on a journey to come to the rabbit hole. So I really appreciate it.
A mission, but we here.
That's what's up. So what would people know you best for? Like, what is your name? Why do people know who Kiki is? Like,
so most people know me because I'm a mainstream porn actress, but I'm really known for sucking dick, honestly.
That's your go-to?
That's my go-to, sucking dick.
That's what's up.
I've had some pretty big porn star names. You're like, damn, she sucks some good dick.
We're gonna have to go on a dick off because I feel like I'm like in the hoe game, right? I was like, she's known for sucking a beast.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we may have to have a little dick off.
Shit, for sure, I'm with it.
I love it. Are you one of those girls like you just love sucking dick that much? Or are you just good at it?
I think the thought of pleasuring somebody and getting them off and like knowing that I'm good at something is what fuels it even more. And like, gosh, I just love seeing a guy squirm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, mine's the opposite. Well, I love to do it because I want to be the best that's ever done it to you, and no one can ever do better. It's a competition thing for me. You're like, you're going to always think about me as...
Yeah, facts.
Damn, that bitch sucked the shit out of my dick. Like, that gets me off. Like, 10 years from now, you're still going to be thinking about me. So egotistical, but it's hilarious.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so you do mainstream porn. So what are some of the like agencies and stuff that you've worked with and like?
Honestly, agencies or porn companies.
Or who have you like name brand, like household name brands that you might have fucked with that we might know?
I mean, I have a Pornhub account. I'm verified on Pornhub. I worked with Brazzers, Team Ski, Reality Kings, Penthouse.
That's what I'm saying.
Vixen.
Throw your credit out there. Like, I am her. Like, this. I done worked with these people.
Yeah, I worked with some pretty big names. The craziest set I've ever been on, though, was probably for Vixen, where they rented out the top of this, like, big-ass, like, high-rise building. And they owned the 2 floors at the top of the building. The elevator, the doors were glass, like, crazy shit. Like, some shit you see in movies. I was like,
really?
I was like, what the fuck?
That's dope.
Yeah.
So you guys are just there for a scene, or you guys, like, had, like, a whole...
Yeah, no, it was definitely, like, a movie set day. Like, it was a scene. I did an anal scene for them, for Tushy, and basically we filmed the sex first, and then after we filmed the actual movie, it was literally like a whole movie. Like,
really?
It looked like
That's
a
dope.
whole movie, and the camera that they had was probably the biggest camera I've ever seen on set. They said even the insurance for it was like $250,000.
Wow.
It's crazy. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's dope. Was it just like kind of starstruck a little bit? Like, you're like, whoa, I'll give you one set.
I was like, yo, this is crazy. They hired me. Like, what?
That's fire. That's dope. So that's one of your best experiences. What was one of your worst sets that you've pulled up to? You're just like, what in the fuck is going on?
Oh gosh, I've had, not gonna lie, there's been a few of them. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Worst set.
Was it like some amateur stuff, or was it like a brand that you were like expecting it to be better, and then you pulled up and was like, oh, come on, y'all, like I'm expecting more out of you. Have you ever had that moment?
No, I've done some amateur shit. I mean, I don't have any, I'm not biased against race or age, but I've definitely worked with people 4 times older than me. But it is what it is. Shit, older men tend to spoil, so can't be.
I don't have a problem with it. I've had some great experience with clients that were older than mine back in the day. And I'm like, I would rather like go hang out with Todd tonight.
Yeah,
like, thanks.
Facts, yo, and he's gonna pay for everything.
Yeah, and then he's gonna make sweet, sweet love to me.
Yeah,
some of my clients are really intensely like passionate and very into you. Like,
yeah, I had a guy that I met off the internet. I won't say where, but I met him off the internet, and he took me on a 7-day cruise, and we went to Jamaica, and we went to Cayman Islands, and 2 places in Mexico. It was fun.
Yeah, come on, sugar daddy. Yeah.
No, he was a sugar daddy. Like,
I love that for you. I'm like, yeah, girl, yeah. Just be cute and let these motherfuckers take care of you.
Facts.
I love it. Was that one of the best trips that you've been on with a fan?
That's the first trip I've ever been out of the country with one. Yeah. But yeah, I'd say probably the best trip. Yeah, it was a good ass time.
That's dope.
It was a good ass time.
What's the best gift that you've ever gotten from like a sugar daddy or a fan?
Best gift?
You're just like, oh, like kind of blew you out.
So honestly, this one isn't even about money, but I love this thing, and I have my own like makeup station. So when I do my makeup, I have like one of those vanity impression things.
That's nice. It's like decked out.
Yes, I love it. So for Christmas, this fan bought me a foot massager, and I put it in the spot where my feet go in the makeup stand, and I turn it on every time I do my hair and makeup. I'm like, oh,
like a princess's dream. I'm not gonna lie.
Like so good. I do every time I get back from the gym, shower and everything.
You just sit in your little vanity.
Sit in my vanity, turn my little foot massager on, and go about my day.
That sounds like a great gift. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even like do a lot. Like the only time I do makeup is when I'm on set, because you know me, I'd be out here just looking crazy. So, but even the thought of just like being able to sit down and like relax, like as a woman in my moment, and be like, like, that sounds dope.
Yeah, no, it's definitely dope for sure. Got the life with that thing.
And you listen, I'm gonna give a major shout out to Kiki, because other than like a few walks and stuff, I've been in a little slump for the last couple weeks, just like feeling I lost the Instagram page, lost my YouTube channel, and I just was like, defeat. And then when Kiki said she was coming, I was like, thank God, 'cause I need to get up. But she actually made me go to the gym for the first time in a while, so I'm like, okay, I'm sore as fuck today, even though I like to just walk.
If it wasn't for me like being like with my little issue getting like little food poisoning, I would be like, bitch, let's go to the gym, come on.
And I would have been down, because I need people like that around me, because I'm so not motivated to go to the gym. It just like, and normally I'm down. Like I hate going by myself. So if someone's like, let's go, I'm like, let's go. Well, you know what I mean? So I like having that, but I think I just haven't figured out how to be in the gym by myself and zone out.
I'm the type of person too, like, well, because I joined groups and stuff like that to help me lose a lot of weight, because I used to be almost 200 pounds, and like I got a little surgery, I cheated, but I still put in the fucking work.
And look she puts in the work, so.
No, I put in the fucking work to even get here, and I'm still not even where I want to be, but I feel like for me to get in the zone, put on some dope ass music, put your little favorite playlist on. I like to work out when there's nobody else around me, like, because I feel like people stare.
That might be why I don't like going to the gym either. I would rather go like find some stairs outside with like a friend and just like bang out some stairs.
Or honestly, what I found that I really enjoyed is going outside and looking at the scenery and going for walks and runs. Like I would do 5 miles every day.
Oh, you're a runner. Yeah, I'm not a runner.
I love to run. I wasn't at first, because when I was in high school, I was chubby my whole high school year, and I joined cross country because I was like, fuck this, I'm tired of being fat. This girl called me fat in high school, and I literally didn't eat for 3 days and passed out. Like literally.
Aww,
so sad.
That's sad.
So sad. But I was like, fuck it, I'm tired of being fat. I'm gonna join cross country, and I did it, and then it just progression from there.
These fucking kids are so mean.
Kids are so mean.
Like, why are they like that?
Oh, like it was so random. Like, what, bitch? Why'd you have to call me fat? I didn't do nothing to you.
That's so mean. I was never like that. I've never been like a bully or anything. I just can't imagine. I'm like not a meanie. I can't
imagine, yeah.
I wouldn't want to ever make anyone feel like that.
No.
That's so terrible.
No.
I mean, I've definitely struggled with my weight up and down. Like, I've showed you pictures. I was like, girl, I done lost 50 pounds in 5 months. And it's like, especially in our industry, we're so like in the limelight, right?
Yeah, we throw ourselves out there.
And it's like, it doesn't matter, and we had this conversation, if you're too thick or too fat for one day, like no matter what you do, someone's always going to have something to say about it.
Yeah, 1,000%.
And it gets a little heavy sometimes. You're like, okay, well, I get thicker, and people are like, oh, I love you thicker. But then you get the ones that are like, you look like a fat peg. And then, so you're like, well, let me tone up a little bit, and I need to be healthier. And people are like, don't put on weight. I don't like skinny girls. And I'm like, fuck, like,
can't win.
Yeah.
But what I've learned with that is you got to do what makes you happy.
Correct. For sure.
And then eventually the people will start following along. Be like, oh, okay, she's a happy person. This is what makes her happy. I'm going to like her for who she is.
Yeah.
So
how do you find in being such in the limelight? Because like you've done like some good podcasts. Like you're out there. Your name's definitely out there. Do you ever have days where you just feel like it's just too much and you just want to take a break? Or how do you manage keeping yourself so upbeat?
Honestly,
because you be grinding, girl.
I don't sleep. The only time
you be grinding.
The only time I sleep is yesterday.
I took a stomach fucking virus to make me go to bed.
That's how it is, girl. Real shit. Like, the only time I sit down is when I get sick or when I get hurt.
Is that your way of keeping yourself just, because if you don't slow down, then you'll keep going?
Exactly. Yeah, that. But if I don't have something to do, I get in my head, and it puts me in a spot where it puts me in a rut, and like I get depressed, and I gotta keep going. I have to.
Yeah.
My goal right now, and like I'm not searching for love. I'm searching for the bag right now. Like, I'm fully on my money, my business, my succession, because eventually that stuff's gonna fall into place. I'm not gonna waste my time looking for something that's not gonna help me get successful down the road. I've been in relationships where they drug me down before, and I'm at an age now where I'm like, I know what I want. I'm gonna go get it, and I'm not letting nobody fucking stop me.
Yeah, do your shit, girl. Listen, you're doing better than I am, because I still deal with it. You know, I had a bad breakup last year, and it dug me down deep. And no matter how much, but it's nice to have like just, you know, solid females that have been through similar situations, and they're just like, okay, girl, yeah, we all been there. Get your ass up. Let's go. You know what I mean? And I think that's fire.
It's hard, girl. I mean, I really had to pick myself up off the ground, especially last year with like losing a family member that was close to me, and relationships, and losing my house because the management found out I did porn, and it was just some bullshit.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. So you actually got kicked out because...
So me and my neighbor, she lived in the same building as me, same floor and everything. We filmed basically like kissing, touching boobies. That's it, girl.
Just a little literally, like tease.
At like where the pool area, but nobody was there that day. It was in the middle of a weekday, and I uploaded it to Pornhub.
Of course.
And I'm getting messages from like people that I know in the building. Hey, I seen your video. And I'm like, oh, great. And then I just got up to Philadelphia, and I get an email saying you have 7 days to vacate. And I'm like, I called them. I'm like, I know I pay my rent.
Right.
They're like, yes. But there's a pornographic video that is posted on the internet, and we're going to kindly ask you to vacate the premises within 7 days. I was like, listen, I paid y'all till the 31st. You're going to have to give me that another 2 weeks, because I'm out of town. I'm states away. I'm not coming back to, like, I paid y'all.
Yeah.
I paid y'all. And
don't they legally have to give you 30?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? They only gave me 7. But fuck them. I got a nicer, bigger place. I don't give a fuck. I'm happy now. But
so
crazy, girl, crazy shit. And this isn't the first time I had issues with landlords and me doing porn. I had the one before that called me dirty. I was like, you serious? I get tested every 2 weeks, sometimes once a week.
First of all, most hoes and porn stars are cleaner humans than the random chick you pick up at a bar.
Yeah.
And them girls don't have no shame. I don't even know the last time some girls don't know when they've been tested.
Tested, bro. Like regular people out here on day-to-day basis just fucking everything raw. I'm like, I'm good on that.
Yeah. But, we get tested before and after scenes.
For sure. But so they gave me the notice to vacate or whatever, and I ended up I found this place that was super nice. It was like 15 minutes west, but it was way bigger. And the crazy part is, realistically, I think they had me move out is because rent was going up. And I was paying $2,500 a month for a 2-bedroom. They went up. They raised as soon as I moved out. I didn't even move out yet, and they had my apartment up for $3,200 a month. I didn't even move out yet, and they already had it up.
I'm so tired of these greedy ass fucking people. The housing market is trash right now.
And then the same girl that was in the video with me didn't even get a letter or anything. No, they didn't kick her out or anything. But I wasn't gonna be like, hey, she's in the video too. No, I'm not that kind of person. But it was just like, I was like, damn, like y'all. I'd be mad as fuck
if I did the same video with somebody and they didn't get kicked out.
Shit crazy, but honestly,
like, suck.
It's good because I live in like a super luxury apartment.
A way better place. Was this in Miami?
Yeah. Well, yeah, Miami. Yeah, something like that.
Some of that area. Yeah. She's like, somewhere, but I don't want people to know where I'm at. I'm in Florida.
I'm in Florida, South Florida.
That's funny. So, do you have any companies that you've been like, I can't wait to shoot with them, or a scene that you haven't done yet that you've been wanting to do?
Yes. I haven't shot for, they don't do porn anymore, but I want to do Playboy. They do like photos with, like, they'll pick up porn girls here and there and do photos with them. One of the girls in my agency, she made front cover. She's got 4 kids and made front cover of Playboy.
Good for her. Get a girl.
Yeah, right? But no, I just want to do like a shoot with them, like photos and
it's
shit.
It's just like that notch at every girl. It feels like, you get Playboy, you get certified, you know?
Yeah. But I've had some pretty big companies underneath my belt. I shoot with Brazzers all the time. I just shot with them like a week ago, not even. And then I'm shooting with them when I go back to Florida. But I really love to do like I was supposed to have a scene. So I was in Vegas shooting, and I caught fucking pink eye, and I had the scene pink eye from this guy nutting in my eyeball, and the makeup, I guess the makeup artist wasn't clean or whatever, so I got really bad pink eye. My scene with Angela White and Kieran Lee got canceled, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, one of the biggest scenes of my life just got canceled.
Because of your pink eye?
Oh, girl, I was so upset. I'm like, I was pissed. I was fucking pissed, but it's okay, honestly. Like, I've worked with Johnny Sins. Like, I've worked with, like, Kieran. I've worked with them shooting OnlyFans stuff. So I mean, it's not like the end of the world.
But you wanted that official, like, on camera.
Like, on camera.
Well, if you guys are watching this, we need y'all to rebook her because she really wants to shoot with you guys. I'm tagging you in this video. Make this a clip.
Yes.
That's dope.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's it. Has there been? But you pretty much have done it all because, like, you even told me you're so open about the anal thing, right? Have you always been like an anal person even before you got into porn, or is that like you just knew you needed to do it?
So when I was young and dumb, about 20 years old, me and this guy, I like was really into this guy, and it was the first time I ever did anal, and I was not being careful. I didn't know nothing about it, and we were having fun. We were on our stuffs, like doing and I let him fuck me in the ass, and I ended up ripping myself. And I bled out of my ass for 6 months. 6 months.
Dang.
Yeah, I was like, and at the time I started dating somebody like months later, and I just remember telling him, like, I won't stop shitting out of my ass blood. Like, what do I do? We went to the ER and like, no, you're good. You just ripped it. It's got to heal on its own.
Yeah, and every time you poop, it re-rips it.
Yeah, so like,
Dang.
I was like, yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, I don't think people realize that, like, have taxing sex work can be on someone's body. Like, they're like, oh, you fuck all day for a living, like you must have the best life ever. And you're like, yeah, have you ever tried to fuck all day every day, 7 days a week? No, like, it is exhausting.
It's very exhausting. And considering, like, I'm on camera, so I hit the gym every day too. So on top of getting up early, hitting the gym, hair and makeup, by the time I get to set the camera set up, paperwork, then by that you're doing pretty girls before you even doing the fucking. So you're fucking before the fucking, and then you do the fucking, and then it's just like in the positions that you're in, you're literally doing one position that could be so uncomfortable for a solid 10 minutes. So it's like,
you're just like on every little bone in your knee. It's like bruising. You're like just shaking. We're not shaking because we're coming. We're shaking because we're trying to hold our knees up.
It's not as glamorous as people think. Like, it's work. It's really work.
Yeah. I remember even just with an ex, he was just, I don't know why I even say with this guy, but he just had to always finish in the same fucking position, and it took forever, and it was like the same speed. It's like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like when we could fuck all day and have a great time, but at the end, I knew I was gonna get like 20, 30 minutes of the same stroke, and me in the deepest fucking arch, and just like fucking back bent ass up here, and I'm just like trying to, and just like get just solid pounded like this for like, and I'm like, whoa, and it was every single time, like it was so hard on my body. Like every time I was done, I was like, my back, fuck.
Yeah, even photos too, like I'll be arching, they'll be like, arch harder, I'm like, I'm trying, and I can't even straighten my
your
back
toes will cramp. Have you ever had a toe cramp in the middle of a photo shoot? You're just trying to hold this pose, and you're like, oh fuck, my toe.
Oh yeah.
They get stuck. It sucks.
Yeah, definitely.
So all the sexy shit that we do for y'all, that's why you need to pay us for it. Because we going through it over here.
Yeah.
Just for you to get your little jack off.
Definitely. Between fucking making sure your body's A1 to positions.
Well, even in someone doing like anal scenes, I'm not an anal girl, so I don't even know. But just from working at the Bunny Ranch, they would tell me like, oh, you got to go through a whole process.
Yeah,
like before you
stretch yourself out, you have to enema. If not, you're gonna be shitting all over them.
What do you do when you stretch? Do you have like little toys and stuff that you use?
You have a sizing kit. You size yourself up to like and then.
Do you have to do that before every scene, or is it?
It's good too.
Yeah.
Because when you do anal, the head of the dick is the hardest part to get past. And
I've had that ring of fire hit me once or twice on accident.
Yeah,
it's not fun.
And once you get past it, though, you're opened up, so you're good.
That sounds terrible. It sounds terrible. Anytime I've tried anal, I'm like fine, and I'm like, nope.
I know. Nope. I was like that at first, but
I like a thumb.
Once I look at thumb too, but once I got more knowledgeable on it and things to do and how to to prep myself, it became easier.
What does the prepping process look like, just for like people who don't know? So, are you cool with telling us that?
Yeah. So you start like a day or two in advance. You're not really supposed to eat gummy bears. I drink hella Pedialyte, hella water.
Just to flush it all out.
Yeah, flush it all out. It's good to enema the night before and the morning of, and basically just size yourself in the shower. Yeah.
She's just like, put one in, once it gets in, you take it out, put the next one in, or do you like leave it in there for a little bit?
I'll leave it in there for like a couple of minutes just to like let it like stretch, and then I'll put the next one in.
Seems like a long ass fucking process.
It is. Like, oh my God, my last.
But do you love it? Like, do you like actually getting fucked in the ass?
In my personal life.
Yeah.
Not on set, not so much, because it's more strenuous on the body. In my personal life, I could be like, get the fuck out my asshole.
Yeah. She's like, fuck me, now get out.
Like, get the fuck out of my ass, because once you come, you're done. Like, you are like, get out.
You could come from anal?
Oh yeah,
I've never done it. I don't know. I'm trying to know.
A lot of people don't know that your asshole is more like, you come harder from anal sex.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't get past the ring of fire.
It sounds crazy. You got to stimulate yourself. Stimulating yourself, because your asshole opens up when you stimulate yourself.
I definitely know that, because my little friend in London likes to shove his finger in my ass when he's doing shit. So, and I'm like, hold on, I don't really like that all the way. Like, and he was like, you're fine. And I'm like, ah. But it does, because once I am relaxed and I enjoy it, then it does feel a lot better.
Yeah.
A nice little, but I've always been like, just a little pressure. You ain't got to puncture it. He don't give a fuck. He's like, I'm going to push it until I know you're about to come. And then all of a sudden, his whole thumb's in my ass. I'm like, whoa. But I'm not an anal person.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
I wish
sure.
but if you're coming that hard, I want to get in on that action.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've had some great.
Do you know what scares me about anal sex more than anything? I don't want my butthole to look blown out. I have a really pretty butthole.
So I feel like it'd only look blown out if you do it a lot.
If you like do it too much.
Yeah.
But do you know what I'm talking about? The ones that just look like they're just like.
Yeah, it's like, I forgot what it's called, where your butthole basically just falls out of you.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called. I've seen it before.
The pink sock. My friend Chris said the pink sock.
It's a prolapse.
Prolapse, yeah.
Ooh.
Is that what that is when they're butthole, the pink sock?
That was the D conversation. Remember, she had a double prolapse or something like that?
Yeah. I forgot.
Bro, that's scary.
Man.
That's basically your intestines falling out of your ass.
That's gotta be so painful.
Ugh.
Just.
Bro.
But I've seen, like, I feel like some girls' buttholes, they look like their tongue is sticking out. It's like. But I don't know if that was like their butthole already looked like that, or was it blown out?
After so many times of your butt gets irritated, like nothing's supposed to go in there technically. So
yeah,
mine.
Yours doesn't look blown out. I've seen your butthole.
Oh yeah,
You still got a cute butthole.
If I get fucked a lot, I don't get irritated.
So it'll like be swollen and it goes back down.
Yeah, and it goes back down. Yeah.
I just feel like my butthole looks like a perfect 100 spoke. And I don't want it to look like for a really cute little shaped butthole. And I'm like, man, if I start taking that thing, it's not gonna look the same.
Yeah, that a lot of girls don't. Honestly, I'm like one of the few porn stars who.
But probably because you do the process.
Yeah, it's a process, and like some girls, they're scared of getting hurt, and I don't blame them, because you really got to.
But that's why I feel like doing the stretching and flushing and doing the process is important.
Yeah.
And that's probably why yours doesn't look blown out, because you stretched it like an earlobe. You know, like they just gauge it.
And honestly, I really don't do a lot of anal outside of my personal life. Like, I only do it when I get paid for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Try to save those miles.
Yeah.
my pussy all right. She get a workout, but my butthole gotta save those miles.
You definitely gotta save those miles. That Hunter spoke. We don't know how to break the Hunter spoke. That's so funny. Well, I think we're about to go do some strip talk, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
We're gonna go harass some people. We're gonna link up with Las Vegas Scoop, and we're gonna go harass some people.
Yay. I love harassing people.
And we're gonna go get some scoop action. But hopefully y'all enjoy getting to know Kiki. She's definitely coming back, because we got all kinds of little plans that we've been coming up with.
Yes.
So tell everyone once again, because I think we talked about it on the game. Oh, by the way, before we do that, we definitely played a game before we got here. It was kind of fun. We played dildo or dog toy, which ended up turning into me just putting random things in Kiki's hands.
And then somehow my titties ended out.
Yeah, somehow her titties fell out. So if you guys want to see that episode of dildos or dog toys, Go check it out right now on the Patreon, patreon.com/downtherabbithole.tv. And then let them know where they can find you. So that way they can make sure they pay this sexy little beast right here.
Yes. So you can find me on OnlyFans at Klout Kiki. That's KLOUT KIKI. That's the same as my Twitter. And then I have Instagram as Kiki the Snack, all one word. And then you can just Google me because I'm all over the internet. All you gotta do is type in
The bitch is all over the internet. She's all over the internet. I think it was cool because we met in New York, and I'm with my girl Marcella, and you're with Paris Banks, and like she knew you and Paris knew me and I knew her, and we all looked at each other like, we all know you, but we don't know where we know you from. It was kind of funny, but then we ended up being like hella cool, and I'm like, come do Vegas. So it was dope. Make sure you guys check out Kiki. She's super cool, super chill chick, and sexy as fuck. So she's on Pornhub, all the major porn sites. Check her out.
Yep.
And thank you. I will see y'all next week. Hopefully the Instagram will be back up next week.
Facts.
Maybe.
Instagram's so
so over them. All right, y'all. Thank you for coming down the rabbit hole. Make sure you guys check out the Patreon for all exclusive behind the scenes. See y'all later.